Years to do that. But while he was making history in Pennsylvania, Mum and Dad back here in Newcastle were having a tough time keeping tabs on his progress because their home was being battered and beaten by gale force winds. So today we arranged a satellite link-up. Have a look. Nick, congratulations. There was an old beer ad that used to say, "How do you feel?" How do you feel?
I feel unbelievable at the moment. I really don't think it's sunk in yet. It's really, I've no words can describe how I'm feeling at the moment, yeah.
What about Mum and Dad? How do you feel?
Great.
Yeah, top of the world. Doesn't get any better than this, Ray, I tell you.
Now, Nick, I've got to say, an Aussie unknown really around the world. Were you nervous?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was really bad yesterday in the semi-finals, just thinking about, I mean, the Masters, like getting an exemption to that and the Open. But today I felt a lot more relaxed on the course because I knew I already had that under my belt. We should make that point that, in fact, by making the final, that gave you an exemption as an amateur to the US Masters, the British Open and the American Open. Yeah, the 3 of the 4 majors I get to play in. So, I mean, that's somewhere I didn't think I'd be six years ago, that's for sure. But it's unbelievable to be there now. Okay, Dad and Mum, have you pinched yourself yet?
Yes.
In fact, while all this was happening, you had a tree fall on part of the house, did you?
Yes, when we got home from lunch, we went out for lunch yesterday to celebrate what he'd done the day before, and we got home late yesterday afternoon and the tree was on the top of the house. We just called a guy to come in today to cut it down, and it just so happened he arrived as Nicholas went up the playoff.
So you haven't seen that?
Well, we haven't seen any footage of Nick at all.
Oh, really? OK, well, just stay there because I'm going to show you the last shot. I'm going to show you a shot that won. Have a look at this on the TV screens and we'll ask Nick about it.
And 19-year-old Nick Flanagan has won the most prestigious amateur championship in the world. The 103rd U.S. Amateur Champion.
Now, you looked like you were breathless and speechless there as you put it in. It wasn't a big putt for you, but nevertheless you looked as though you couldn't quite believe it.
It was nerve-wracking. Even a putt that short under those circumstances seems a very long way away.
Now, what about you, Wayne? You'd have got that yourself, wouldn't you?
Oh, probably not, Ray, under those circumstances.
Did you know he was this good?
No, I didn't, actually. I got to be honest. When he left home, I think my last thing was saying, enjoy the situation, enjoy the trip, take a few photos, and I know you're going for golf, but make the most of what's happening at the time being. I had no idea he'd eventually end up doing what he did.
Well, tell me about that bit of silverware that's in front of you now.
Yeah, well, this is the trophy, the US Amateur Trophy. Yeah, it's got some good names on it. It's got Tiger Woods on here, Jack Nicklaus. It's a pretty amazing thing to have in my hands right now.
Tell me how you feel. I mean, I said off the top, but now you've got that trophy in your hand. You've just done the impossible. Tell me, just describe how you feel.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know, just looking at the names on this trophy is just it's sending shivers up my spine right now. What's the first thing you want Mum to cook for you when you get home after all that American food? Some of her lasagna would be fantastic.
Can you do that, Jenny?
I knew he'd say that.
What lasagna? Is it lasagna freak, is he?
Yes, he likes my lasagna.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Wayne, very much. Thanks, Nick, again. Congratulations. Fantastic effort.
No problem. Thank you very much.